I'm here in Macungie, Pennsylvania for the annual car show, which is pronounced Das Achsfest. But anyway, there's a lot of really cool vintage cars here dating from like the turn of the century to about 30 years ago. I'm here in some of my favorite cars, which of course are from the coolest decade ever, the 50s, flea market, toy show, lots of food, all sorts of cool stuff going on, so check it out.
So welcome to the first of a few Flashback Friday episodes we decided to put together, showcasing some of the more amazing shows that we went to. This particular Das Fest was the best of all the ones we've been to. It was from 2018, and the weather was good, the cars were amazing, the two toy shows were absolutely amazing. And back then, they used to have two toy shows, one inside, one outside. Now they still have a tiny one outside that still happens every year. But back when they had the amazing one inside and outside, it was unbelievable. And when Das Fest has killer weather, it's a amazing, amazing show to go to. And we highly recommend you check out. But watch the weather, kids, because it's muddy. When it's rainy.
Muddy, it's a hot mess out here.
So and it's in August, so
it's really humid.
Yeah, so this one's awesome though.
What is up? We're here, and where are we?
McCunkle.
McCankles.
McCankles.
Yeah, macaque.
Macaque.
Snow macaque. I don't know. Macungie board.
Bungee jump.
I don't know. Yeah, bungee jump. Yeah, Pennsylvania for the Dash Fest celebration thing.
It's old cars. It's cool.
Yes, a lot of vintage cars, which is great. We're going to split this video up into two things. We're going to do the toy show thing right now, show you guys there's an outdoor toy show, and there's also an indoor toy show. So the really expensive stuff is on the inside. So if you've got, like, you make it rain money, if you're ready to, like, you know, throw that money around, that's you go inside.
Yeah, it's like if you like want to have the strip club, you know, kind of experience, but you want toys instead of boobies.
Exactly. That's where you go. You make it rain in there. If you're on the budgety side, you got the outdoor toy show, which is where I'm going right now, to look for some monsters and stuff.
This was the only place I'd ever been to that combined two different toy shows into one event. You know, like I said in the goofy intro, where it's like, you know, the really expensive high-end stuff. I mean, there's still high-end stuff out here too,
Yeah.
but the real high-end stuff inside, and then the more affordable stuff outside. I thought that was great because it was something for everybody, no matter what your budget was. And there was so much amazing stuff to see here that when looking back at this footage, I was like, we got to put this up on the channel, even though this is something that's never been up here before.
What's up?
This hill.
We're here in,
McCangle.
yeah, Machingles, Pennsylvania, for the toy show thing outside. This is the outside one. There's also an inside one.
It's air conditioned.
Yeah, it is air conditioned, which is nice.
But here's where you might find.
Maybe. We'll see. Let's take a look.
So apologies in advance for the really shaky footage here. This was filmed on a phone that had no image stabilization, and we didn't know what we were doing. So
We have much better equipment all these years later.
That's pretty cool to see Kiss and Sounds to Make You Shiver together. That was obviously a cool kid. This Elvis Presley radio.
Such a random piece. It's cool to see, though.
Yeah, and looking back at this footage, too, it was like I seen a lot of things here that I haven't seen since. There was such an amazing, you know, collection of stuff available that, you know, after all these years, I still haven't seen half of these things. That's a naked, what is that? Who is that? It's a naked somebody. Not King Kong's
And a
butt.
King Kong jiggler, who was also naked.
There's some superpowers, some He-Man figures. What am I looking for in there? I don't even know.
Apparently, it's Power Ranger pack.
That's right.
Oh, he's trying to morph into the air-conditioned building inside.
Those are pretty good. Those are worth good money, those.
With the holographic.
The morphers. Just
Yeah.
the morphers are worth really good money. So if you come across some of those, look into them because they're worth really good money. And you find them. You know, they're usually in junk boxes at yard sales and stuff. So worth looking into.
Yes, that's part of the, you know, the stuff that generation is really nostalgic right now. So people want them.
This is pretty cool. Once in a while you come across like old the backing cards and boxes and stuff. And I'm always looking for the AHI ones. By some miracle, there happens to be a couple of cards in there, especially a creature one, which is never going to happen. But, you don't know if you don't look.
And it'll be the one time that you don't look that somebody finds one, and then you'll go crazy.
That happens every single time.
Yes.
I think everybody's got that toy where if somebody else was holding it at a flea market or a yard sale, they would just throw the money on the table, grab the toy, and run. Or maybe that's just me.
I mean, at least you're paying for it, I guess. You're running like you didn't, but...
So if you're at the yard sale with me and you're holding a carded AHI creature that you just found
right
for
now.
$5, I'm already letting you know. So don't go to yard sailing with me. So much stuff on display here, though. I mean, and just in looking at it now, look at this. You got all the tin Santas over there, vintage Halloween, there's 70s stuff, monster stuff. This show had it all.
Really did.
It's different now. It's just a smaller show. This is back when it was huge. So that's why we decided to put this footage together, just to kind of show you the I guess how amazing it was.
Yes. Yeah, there's so many different generations, collectibles, represented here. It's really cool to go back and look through all the footage.
I just like seeing stuff that I haven't seen in a long time. There's a lot of pieces here that I haven't seen in years.
Yeah, like those are awesome. I've never seen those again.
Yeah, Grodies.
Those are pretty neat.
Those are like reissues of
The
the old
Weirdos.
Weirdos kits, yeah.
Yeah, those are cool though.
Yeah, great box on them.
Yeah, if you just like building the kits, those are a great thing to pick up.
I actually haven't seen those since then either.
Yeah, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen any more Sky Commander things. These are cool, the little Pac-Man packets. Are those Pogs?
It was just, yeah.
Jeez. Hey, come to think of it, I haven't seen Pogs in a while either.
Have you looked for Pogs?
No, I haven't looked for Pogs, but I remember I had a big purple, sleeve of Pogs at one point. And, man, they were so useless. They really saw us all coming in the 90s.
Well, how about the 70s kids with the pet rocks?
Yeah, okay, they got it worse with that.
I mean, really, there's always been like that toy.
Yeah, I guess Pogs were the pet rock of the 90s.
Well, you could play a game with them, right?
Yeah, you had the Slammers and you had the Pogs, and they made Universal Monsters Pogs, which was cool.
Oh, you're such a dork.
The most useless toy of all time.
Look at this. You got Nintendo games next to Ghostbuster stuff. If this was a flea market, like if this was today, people would this thing would be like stormed with people.
Oh, definitely. With all these figures out here.
Yeah. You want to catch ghosts? Okay.
Somebody modified
catch some ghosts.
that, right? Yeah.
Are you afraid of any ghosts?
No.
So what you're saying is, you're not afraid. That's cool. What'd you find? What'd you find? What'd you find?
Pumpkin pet.
It's amazing to me how this was only 8 years ago. Like the mix of stuff that I'm seeing here is like mind-blowing to me. And it really wasn't that long ago. I mean, it's only 8 years, but
It sounds like a lot.
it does.
Astro Boy, he's so cute.
Yeah. I got him. I got that guy.
Yes.
It gets to the point where you forget what you have sometimes, but I definitely have that Astro Boy. He's cool.
You didn't get that here, though. You got that somewhere else.
No. I wasn't even making drac deals back here, as you'll see in this footage coming up in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, you were making
Dumb deals.
poor investments. And I didn't want to make a graphic for that, so.
It's one of my biggest toy show regrets. Maybe we'll do an episode on that,
Yeah.
the worst toy show regrets, because
We have the footage.
one of my top 5 is coming up. It's not my top one, but it's one of my
it's-
top 5.
It's a gut punch.
Yeah.
You'll see.
That was...
It's hard to watch. It's our first time buying some stuff from our friend now, John, who always has incredible monster stuff. But yeah, so here we go. We're going to go over to John's table and look at the amazing monster stuff he had this day.
Yeah, just looking over this now, I just want to jump through the screen and buy half this table.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to me that there were like multiple Marx Frankensteins and all the tin stuff. And I mean, look, there he is right there on the table. And there's another one that you're going to see later in the video. It's just, what an amazing array of stuff was at this show.
Yeah, just anytime. I mean, you really just don't see the Marx Frankensteins
He's
either
beautiful
size.
shape too. Lost in Space, Robot,
Bionic Bigfoot.
several boxed Bigfoots, multiple Godzillas.
Mm-hmm. That
Like,
Shrieks and Creeks game's cool, but you do see that.
yeah, you do.
You had to balance it out a little bit for us common folk. You got the Kenner alien.
Yeah.
Like, just crazy stuff. The Hall of Justice. But here's where it gets really crazy.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That Halloween costume is from Collegeville Costumes. That's their archive one that they kept in their archives.
Oh, really?
When they're reproducing, the mask is hand painted. It's got all handwritten notes on it and stuff.
That's pretty awesome.
That is cool. How much is that?
That's $200.
How much is the Frankenstein?
The AHI Frankenstein, $100.
How much do you have when you lost your space robot?
See?
How about him?
35.
See how he's got like the
eyes
supposed to have kind of the claws.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine's nothing
Got
like
chewed
that.
on. Boglin's neat.
Yeah, Boglin is pretty cool. Yeah. He always has the best stuff.
This is awesome.
Always.
There you go. That's awesome. Wow.
Cool. How much is that one?
3. Yeah, the eyes are awesome on that one. A lot of times the eyes don't work.
That's...
That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Yep.
That's funny.
This separate bag.
See, now you get something to play with on the ride home.
Yep, so we walked away with a loose Frankenstein and a Boglin out of a table that had all of that amazing stuff. And if you pause it, you'll still see some other things. Loose 9-inch Remco monsters and carded Vix monsters. I don't know. It was... But that AHI Frankenstein carded was gone a few seconds after we shot that footage. It was one of those things where you mess up. Sometimes you mess up. What are you going to do? And we didn't have the money at this day. So what can you do?
And if we did, I think we also should have picked up that medal in a mutant costume.
Oh, I know.
That was like a sample from the factory. He said there was like markings on it. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I know.
We could make ourselves sick, but let us be a lesson to you.
Bring as much money as you possibly can with you to these shows.
Take all of your money out of the ATM and go to the show, but don't let anybody else know. We don't want you to get robbed.
Yeah, seriously. Look at this great collection of Halloween stuff. So much stuff was here.
Oh yeah, they had some amazing stuff. And I mean, no matter what you're looking for, whether it's troll dolls or vintage Halloween or monsters, they had it even outside of the show.
It's funny because even though this was only 8 years ago, I feel like toy shows have changed tremendously.
Oh, wait.
I do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We're here inside the toy show now, so take a look around, see if there's anything in here, cool toy stuff. Let's find out.
Right off the bat, a boxed Marx Frankenstein that's just incredible to see that. Beautiful condition, but with the original box is just next level. That was the kind of stuff that this show had inside. It's just, the inside show was just unbelievable things, and I need this box. I need that now. I wish I could find one of those now. That's something I'm looking for, and hopefully in 2025 I come across, because I love that box. I need it. I need
Yes,
a box.
we definitely need that in the collection. We, as you guys may have seen our York Toy Show episode, we picked up the big one, and he is just amazing. So he needs his little friend.
He does. He needs his little bro.
This little Franken bro.
That's Amy's favorite thing, to add personalities to all these things. They become friends, and they all, little stuffed animals have little personalities, and now it's like, no, you have to buy him because his name is Tooters and he's cute, and he's,
He needs his friend.
She's something else. Look at this, a whole thing of Famous Monsters issues. It's just, it's awesome in here.
That's always a good sign. And some really cool vintage Halloween stuff here as well.
A big Santa.
That's cool, the little tin piano. And I found a little blaster gun that was really cute. Had a little Saturn on it. I like that. Of course, some vintage paper mache pumpkin. And look at those. Those noisemakers are great. And of course, you got the little Rosboro cat.
That witch one right there is really tough. That's
Yeah.
one of the tougher ones. Those cat ones are tough.
That's awesome.
You see the pumpkin ones a lot more than you see the cat ones.
Oh, yeah.
As I'm pointing at it.
Like, look, it's a kitty. Got a Beatnik cigarette holder, in case you ever need one of those. Got some cool Ratfink stuff. Look at these tin toys. I mean, amazing. I love that little robot.
I feel like I need to find more like antique toy shows. I think that's the stuff I love looking at the most. I think I need to I'll have to do a search and locate some of those. So if you start seeing some more antique episodes on here, you'll know I found some things. And if you have any recommendations for good antique shows that are, at least from the Midwest to the East Coast, let me know, because I'd love to
with
check
cool
them
stuff
out.
from the 60s and before.
Yeah, like if it's in North Dakota, I'm probably not going to be able to go.
Yeah, a little tricky. Those are really cool. I really wish I'd picked those up. They have their header cards. I really don't know when they're from, but they're awesome.
Yeah, those are great with the header cards.
This table, another one that just makes my head spin, some of the stuff that was at this. I love the Japanese stuff. It's amazing.
Me too. Like snacks, maid cafes, fun things like that.
I am with you on the snacks. And raccoon cafes.
There's some great Santas there in the box.
That one's super rare. The wind-up reindeer one.
Look at the packaging, though. That was one thing about it. I mean, look
at that. That's amazing.
I know, and like for it to have survived. Now, some of this stuff could be reproduction, but I'm not 100% sure. I know they reproduced a ton of the old tin toys, so you really have to know what you're buying. But
yeah,
if it is original, it's incredible. This is great.
Oh, yeah.
This is a great table.
I wonder if that's the same Corgi collector.
I think it probably is.
I think that might be him at the end,
yeah,
right?
that is him.
Okay, you would have seen him in our York episode as well.
Yep.
He's got an incredible Corgi collection. And Garlu in the box.
Yeah. I'm the last Garlu I've seen is the one I had.
Yeah.
So you don't normally see him boxed like that. Loose, he's around, but the box is really tough on Garlu. Especially by now, it's gotten flimsy. Yes, I do have
the two mini Garlus,
and I have them boxed.
Yes,
but I need to upgrade my big one.
Yeah, we will.
So do you.
Shut up. We have the room. We can't be buying giant Garlus when we don't even have the room to display the smaller stuff right now. You know what's funny though? When I was watching the original footage, it says Clown Mobile.
Yeah.
I know we were having some trouble with our cell phone plan at the time, and I say that's the the cell phone carrier we have, Clown Mobile.
Oh yeah.
And you just laughed for like 10 minutes straight about it.
That makes sense. That's a cool piece though.
Yeah.
The box on that was great.
Oh yeah, definitely. Clown Mobile.
I feel like we still have Clown Mobile.
We do. I don't think we actually ever changed cell phone carriers.
Look at that.
That's amazing.
That's cool. A tin sign like that. That's awesome.
I know the 60s, tin stuff, 50s. It's great.
You don't see that very often.
No.
That's for sure.
Some cool. What is that?
Dick Tracy's cop mobile.
Oh, that's awesome. Even Abraham Lincoln's here. And a little monkey with a banana. Is that a banana? I can't see. Still waiting for my glasses. But that's cool. What's he like?
No, that's the one from the Robot Museum. Remember where he's sitting in the tin truck? Yeah.
I love that. That robot museum's incredible. We got to go back there.
Yeah, I recommend checking out that episode here on the channel. That is an amazing place. If you get the opportunity to go, it is just absolutely incredible. And if for some reason you don't get the opportunity to go, check out our episode on it, and you can see the Robot Museum because it's incredible.
Yeah, it's the most amazing collection I've seen of robots, and it's the guy who runs it. He absolutely loves them. You can tell he just puts his heart and soul into it.
Yeah. Here's some more bags of stuff. This show had a ton of that. Just dig through. You could have spent hours. Yeah, that's so nice.
Cool. Little space Snoopy. He's so cute.
That's it. We're back. We picked up two things.
Two things.
An AHI Frankenstein, which you'll see in the video when we actually got that, and a Boglin. And a Boglin. She likes Boglins. She's into Boglins. So there you go. That's it. That's what we got. But fun little toy show. Something to do. It's outside.
It's a lot of walking.
Thankfully, the weather's nice.
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah.
And then up there, you've got the expensive stuff. But lots of cool stuff to look at. So at the very least, come check it out.
We're repeating ourselves.
Yes.
We're out of here.
Bye. That's a good point. And I mean, it's just cool to see the box artwork too. I said the dumb thing.